not well controlled. And because they're big, it's important that they be taught to sit and not jump on people and walk nicely on a leash. We are back with our next guest, and this beautiful dog is, we have him as a lab mix, but he looks just as much plot hound as lab. And was he peeing on the chair? You're not a good boy. So he came to us as a stray, and we're calling him Ace. And clearly he's not house trained, so we will tell you how to do that. He just tried to pee on Randy's chair, but he sits when you ask him to. And sometimes when dogs and he knows where the treats are, when dogs sit when you ask them to and seem like they're not house trained, they could very well be house trained in a home. But in this shelter, we have a lot of animals in and out, and so we can't tell for sure. But it also could be that he lived in the yard, so he didn't understand. But when a dog is an adult, as Ace, name we made up, so not his real name in case you know someone who's looking for their houndish lab, looks like, he's being very sweet, that he's going to make somebody a really great pet, and we'll tell you how to get that house training taken care of. Sometimes people will tell me that they don't want to get a dog who isn't house trained, but the reason that that's a wrong idea about a dog is there are things about a dog you can't change. How social they are with people, how trainable they are, how motivated by food they are, much more important than the skills they have or don't have. Because if a dog likes people and is motivated by food, then you can solve all of those problems. If you get a dog who is house trained, who is not so interested in food and is fearful or aggressive, you have a real challenge ahead of yourself. Some of those dogs do not make it to the adoption floor here at the shelter. They would end up going to rescue or into a rehab program first. Sit. Very nice. Oh, and he gives his paw. So obviously, he knows the things that people like, and he's going to be easy to motivate to learn more. So this is the kind of dog that I enjoy most working with, because his desire to learn and his interest in food is going to make that part easy, and that's all the fixable part. If you get a smart dog who's willing to work, there's no problem you can't solve. It's when you get a dog with anxiety or behavior issues that you're going to have to work through. And we need people to adopt dogs like that, don't get me wrong. We do have a few of those. But I don't like to see people turn away from a dog like this, who loves people and will work for you, because they're worried about what he doesn't know yet.